A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. Time for the Festival of Colours events. For the next week, we have got the brand new Pokemon Oricorio spawning in with 4 different forms spread around the world regionally. And the one we've got in here in the Europe and Africa and Middle Eastern area is Bailey. I'm very much looking forward to this event. It's got a nice little spawn pool, good research tasks to chase after. Pretty much everything could be shiny. The chance for Wurmple XL, that might be sarcastic, but it is boosted Stardust on the Beautyfly and Dusthog spawns, which I'm always down for Stardust, you know that. And brand new Shiny Legendary Raid boss, or brand new Shiny Legendary Raid boss in a new form. Therian Tornadus should be jumping into the level 5 raids very, very shortly. In fact, the event should have just started, so let's boot up the phone. I am currently consuming my breakfast, so we'll be keeping an eye on things for the day. And we've also got Growlithe Spotlight Hour with double dust. It's very much a dust focused grind, this one, which I'm looking forward to. Let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to this event, ending March the 20th, the Sunday, at 8 PM your local time. Game's up and running. Let's see what's spawned. In fact, I think that's actually Oricorio, literally just there. It's a dancing glorified pigeon. This one, I think, it looks very sort of flamenco-esque, you know, the Spanish traditional dance, sort of that thing. European, I guess. British dance? I don't know, getting wasted at the pub. That's kind of the vibe. But there we go. Literally 1 minute in, 10:01, we're going to get a brand new Pokédex registered. We've also got a collection challenge to go for. First catch of the day, new Pokemon, and yeah, an XL candy. It is a lovely design. All 4 of them look really, really good. And actually, I know it can be a little bit of a split thing. Dead stats. We'll be on the lookout for a Hundo, obviously. In fact, I didn't even register the CP. 1665. God damn, and it just went down, no problem whatsoever. Although it is a glorified pigeon. I can't deny that. It is like Pokédex, done and dusted. Now we've got a couple of interesting spawns. In fact, there's one at my house. Cool. Obviously, there are no new eggs hatching after 11 o'clock. Obviously, you need the whole first hour to refresh the eggs. So we'll wait until 11 o'clock for some fresh raids to pop up. We can check the research tasks if I have space. 10 different species of Pokemon. We will see what that actually turns out to be. There is also a couple of interesting bonuses. First and foremost, 3-hour lure modules for the week, which actually is a hell of a lot better than 90-minute Incensed, because you can put down a special lure for 3 hours and get a spawn every 90 seconds. So I'd very much recommend doing that. Magnetic Lure obviously can give you Beldum and a couple of other interesting spawns like Larvitar, I think, a few others. And obviously the Icy Lure can bring in Swinub and Sneasel. So there are a couple of interesting Pokemon that come off those bonus snapshots, I think. So we should be able to do our buddy. I'd quite like to finish with coffee. Snapshot, I think it's possibly 5 Smeargle, because it's a featured one. And I'm wondering if, because it's a featured spawn or a featured thing, maybe Shiny Smeargle's turn back on? We'll find out. I'll find out on social media, but not a Shiny Smeargle. I'm going to finish my coffee and then head into Walpole, check out the spawns.
Be a Rockruff. Or a Fancy, I don't really mind.
Oh, okay. We'll take that. In-person pass and a Fancy I'm okay with. Remoting the damn thing. It's a full-on shiny, people. Full-on shiny in a level 1 raid. No. Before we do that, I just want to say, it's a beautiful day. Like, honestly, I don't know what's going on. It feels really weird. I was watching Zoe2Dot's video this morning. In Australia, it's sort of, you know, end of summer, getting into autumn, and they're getting like horrible rain and stuff. This is a beautiful crystal blue sky. It was beautiful on Community Day as well. We were due to have rain and stuff, so at the moment, it's all good. It's perfect hunting time. Perfect Pokemon catching time. Fancy Raid done and dusted, obviously. And also Shelby, yes, managed to snipe in the raid. And somebody using a Lugia, bad choice. A Lone Executor, however, not the worst choice in the world. By no means the best. But then again, it is a Fancy, it's a 1-star. Frankly, you could take it down with a Mudkip. But most damage, yes, your boy using a Shiny Kyogre, nice one. Stops Poofus now. Didn't actually do any damage, and Ravenclaw is actually on site. There are 3 in-person people on that raid. Will it be a Shiny Fancy? I don't think so. Again, like full odds shiny from raids and stuff. What's the IV? I do need a Hundo Fancy. I think I actually need one, and that's not the furthest thing away from it, but by no means on top. Right, we do have one research task to check. 10 Pokemon. Gives you an Oricorio. Nice. Okay, so research tasks are giving the new mon. Hundo or the new thing would be sick. 89. It's not a bad start. Not a terrible start. Well, that happened quicker than I expected. So, 43rd collection challenge done and dusted. I think it might have been a Turtwig was the final one. How many were... I didn't even... Oh, there's only 8. Okay, there's only 8 mons to get in the collection challenge. So 20k XP, 3,000 Stardust. Take the Stardust. The XP, those of you leveling up, is very, very handy indeed. And an encounter with Oricorio. Nice. I think this is worse than the one we just got from the research task. I may have forgotten the number. And thank you very much. 100% Bell End, because that doesn't register in the inappropriate text filter with Niantic. Niantic really need to talk to their employees in England and get the rude slang words. Actually, no, don't do that, because I like name. Yeah, it's worse than the one I had before. I like being able to name 200% bells. Or bell ends, there we go, brilliant. Let's do a couple of laps, ascertain what the spawn pool's like, and then kind of think what you might want to go for. I'm not really sure there's anything to XL grind in this event, I have to be honest. But lots of shiny potential, and also we have a Sudowoodo nest here, so Mystic 7, when are you getting your plane ticket, Sonny? And we've got our very first Therian Tornadus Raid. Thank you very much to Alison Becker, one of my long-standing Patreon squad members, hour ahead in Norway, so he's got the the actual correct level 5 raid boss. We've got a Tapu Koko at Walpole Pond, and I would do it to say a fond farewell, well, not a fond farewell, a very good riddance. Get out of here, Tapu Koko, with no shiny. Therian form Tornadus, we've had it last year without the shiny. We also had the incarnate form shiny last year, actually about this time last year. Pretty much the only pure flying type available in the game entirely. So it is week 2, rock, ice and electric. Don't do what somebody has done there, which is going with Lugia, for Christ's sake. There's so many, oh my god, really? Like, the problem is, again, this player has gone in with recommended, so I'm going to go off on a rant now. I see a Tapu Koko in there. Oh, I guess that's electric, that's okay. If you've got nothing else, Tapu Koko, fine, but genuinely, you're better off with, like, you know, Jolteon or something. Like, seriously, there are so many counters. Rock types, ice types, Glaceon is super cheap. Jolteon, if you've really got nothing else, oh my god, and you're choosing Lugia, or the recommended is choosing Lugia, maybe it's because it has some, what's the charge move of it? Focus Blast. That's why. Because Lugia is double or quad resistant to that move. So therefore it's gone, I think what we'll do is we'll put Lugia in versus a flying type. Stupid game. Oh my god, Niantic, fix the bloody recommended, seriously. Putting Lugia in versus Tornadus is a bit like turning up to the Paris-Dakar in a Formula 1 car. It's that ridiculous. Seriously, I'm actually quite enraged by that. If I don't get the most damage than the person with the Lugia does, I will actually be furious. The sooner you get Therian form Tornadus shiny, the better. Trust me, it's a terrible Pokemon, outdone in every way. 1763 is pathetic. I think it's like 1837 is the normal Hundo, and then what, 2250-ish? I think, something like that, is the boosted one. Only boosted in windy weather. Yes, most damage done by me. That's what you need. Beautiful stuff. Can we get shiny on the first raid to get it out of the way? Don't think so. It's sort of blue. It goes like bluey on the purple bit, so I'm going to not waste your time watching this catch. Shadow Bagel check. Doubt the Shadow shiny, but as you'll see, the glorious 12km egg into the overflow storage. Begin the collection of 12Ks again. Oh god. Oh goodness me, it's been an hour and 10 minutes and then we've only just, look, found our first evolved rare spawn. Beautifly. I think brand new to the wild. I've never seen one in the wild before. In terms of a rare spawn, I mean, this really is, you know, the bottom tier of things. Of course, it's going to be really difficult to catch as well. I'll see what the Stardust is first. Let's see what the Stardust count is. Can't believe I'm having to Golden Raz Ultra Ball a damn Beautifly. Let me go in the ball. 500 Dust, 2XL, because everybody's really chasing Wurmple XL. I laugh about that. I do have a lucky Hundo, and I would like to get to level 50 just for the hell of it. I'm struggling. Yeah, I know it's only an hour in, but I'm like, this event seeming a bit mediocre, like very, very middle tier. Yes, everything can be shiny, but there's nothing to grind for. Like, there's nothing you go, oh, I'm gonna chase that, I'm gonna get the shiny of that, or I need that for XL. Like, genuine, unless you're really hunting for XL candy to get anything to level 50. Yeah, I'm not feeling this event, I have to say. They could have put a rare spawn in there that's not like a Lower Molar or whatever, a Lola Molar. Because genuinely, a Lola Molar has been featured in so many events recently. It's missing something. Something pretty significant, and that's why I'm so... I mean, I look at the nearby and go, I literally need nothing. Well, a few minutes later, if this thing focuses... Come on, camera. We've got the other evolved form, Dustox in the wild. There we go. So that's one of each. We've seen every spawn. And for some reason, this thing is miles away. Why it is miles away, I don't know. Jesus. It's far away, and Dustox apparently is ginormous, which is completely inaccurate. Oh my god, it's not worth 500 Dust. An evolved form like that is 500 Dust and 2XL, and for the amount of fight it gives you, you think like, I'll just catch 5 normal Pokemon that are easier to get. But I have had word that there is the first level 5 in the Ealing area, hatching in about 15 minutes, and it is a decent walk away. So we're going to make our way there, I think, because I actually want to do the raid on site, in person. Cheers, ThomasChalmers, for the Therian form Thunderous. I'm being harassed by a bee or a fly or something, which is quite irritating because it's a shiny check. 2270. Oh, okay. Okay, so the windy weather boost is significantly higher than I remember it. Could you sod off, you goddamn insect? I don't know why it's like. I guess it's white. It's a bright white jacket. Insects love it. I got the traveller badge. Come on, be sparkly. Be sparkly for me. It's not sparkly, we can tell that. But 2270, windy weather boost. Need to catch this ASAP, and then Francesco's got one for me as well. And I need to snap an AR shot with Oricorio here next to this beautiful pink blossom. Pink blossom tree needs to be done, but appreciate the raid. Cheers, Francesco, from more central London, I guess it is. Thank you very much for the invite. And 1810. That would have been a Hundo if it was Tapu Koko, but unfortunately 1837 is the Hundo for this one. Also, the 2270 wasn't terrible, but then again, even a Hundo Therian form Tornadus is terrible. Will it be the sparkly one? Come on, Francesco, send me those vibes. That's not a shiny. So we're 3 raids in, nada. But we're on our way to do one physically. Can I hit an excellent? No. The throw on Tornadus is really weird, I have to say. Very odd. It makes it out like that Tornadus is like a giant, and it goes up and down as well. Up and down and up and down. There you go. Hit an excellent. Right, catching off camera. It's been a long time since I've been raiding out and about because there's been nothing to do.
Oh my god, we've actually come down to do a physical raid.
Look at this. This is the furthest I've ventured in a fair while. Free pass because Tornadus really isn't worth anything else. But we'll get the lobby sorted and chuck out some invites.
2 very boring minutes later.
And that was an easy takedown with a group of 8 of us. Thanks very much. I saw Charlie Lucy jumping at Francesco. 1810 again. Oh, god damn it. But we need that sparkles. Akia Buteo, and a couple of others like Bambi B, and I saw Stax TV, my guy, also jumping in from the spare account. Somehow Stop Spoof has now got this final strike, but no matter. Hopefully some people got their shinies. Will we get ours? No. Make my way back to Walpole. Hopefully some raids have refreshed around the home area. Maybe. Niantic, spawn some raiding. Small change of plan. We're going to the other side of the Blondin Park area, which I'm walking by, because there's another Tornadus raid that's already hatched, so we might as well, since we're literally down here already, let's go to it and use some free passes. I got about 90 green ones stacked up over the last year. I'm like, I need to use them, please. And another in-person raid done and dusted at Blondin Park. 1800 on the nose, so worse. But thanks, I saw Captain Bunzo, Tingley, Adam LB 2006 and Offenders something or other from the spare account. So thanks for jumping in, everybody. Please be shiny so I can stop. Nope. Right, let's go to the next one. The third one. I actually had 3 free passes, which I was bloody pleased with. Number, please. 1832. I think this might be a 98. Oh man! It could be shiny, then that would be beautiful. Thanks everybody who jumped in. Chica2507, Sue jumped in as well, 1 or 2 other people. It's a little bit of a small lobby, that one, but please be sparkles, please be sparkles. It's not sparkle time. Damn it. I might as well actually ordain to get a few throws in on this one, so let's see how we can do. It's almost too hot for my jacket, actually. It's actually scorching. It's supposed to be more windy, but I am actually roasting right now. Is it going to be a 1-baller? It's not a 1-baller down. Yeah, sometimes it's too good to be true with that. Ah, you sneaky, sneaky little bastard. Right, second throw, and immediately out. Right, I'm going to try this new strat of walking and catching and vlogging at the same time. Somebody's turning down this road. No, they're not. They're turning into the harvester place. That was a terrible throw, but sometimes the terrible throws work. Please, no. Somehow that went vastly over the circle. Ah, right, one more. So we'll go. See, I preempted it. Preempted it, freaking moving up. You see that? Doesn't count though. Right, we'll try and go for an excellent on this one. I swear, Tornadus' hitbox is one of the weirdest in the game. I want a critical catch with a terrible throw. Woo! Yes! In the bin! I might bin you anyway. Yeah, it's a good 98. But then a good 98 is a bit like a polished turd. Still not overly useful, but hey, it does bode alright, because the rest of the season of Lola will probably get the rest of the Tapu legendaries from Gen 7. HRHKayleigh is set to be the next one, I think. That would have its stats updated with its moves and everything. And then we'll probably get the shiny Therian Thunderous and Landorus in the near future, which are a damn sight better than this one. And another in-person one in the dust. We were so close. 98% last time, we need an 1837, por favor. 1821, okay, so we're hovering around the top end of the IB scale, but DellHazardX and Cool Star and a couple of other people jumped into that raid. Let's see who got what on the board. It's Anavi here made it as well. Nice. Shiny time, come on. Be the sparkly one, be the purpley version, the bluey version rather. I willed that into not being a shiny, didn't I, with the wrong colour. Damn it. We were walking by a Trico raid and I figured, do you know what? I might as well. Chance for a Hundo, innit? Nah, it's not even a shiny. Don't think it's good IB either, but it's my favourite mod. I've got to give it a go. This is kind of jokes, okay? I've just put on the podcast, because we say, put the podcast on, Incensed podcast, drop an incense if you fancy it, your shiny luck will go up. I was just thinking to myself, it's going to be a shinyless video, it's going to be pretty terrible. And then lo and behold, it's a shiny Mystic 7. Shiny Sudowoodo from the nest. Oh god, when did I last get this? Was it Go Fest last year? Oh, that was a nice excellent, if I do say so myself. Listening to episode 50 what? 57, that's it, 57 has now dropped, so that is available on all podcast platforms for you to check out. But Sudowoodo, 2-star, can't name it podcast because I name shinies that I get while recording the podcast, so we've got to think of something else.
There's something in the air.
hoping that listening to the podcast is going to help bring the shiny Tornadus, which we just did in person over there. Thanks everyone who jumped in. I saw Cool Star jumping in, who's now live, so hopefully that would have, I don't know, given some content in some way. Francesco, Ian Waterfall jumped in as well. Most damage done by me, Smugface. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Damn it. Oh, and it's terrible IVs. So we'll move on. We've just done a raid from Tom over in, I've forgotten where he is. Currently listening to the A to Z podcast that Zoe Two Dots and Alan are rocking and rolling with. I'm proud to say I've done more in-person raids than remotes today, and I would like to keep that going. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to. This is terrible stats again. I didn't even get on the board, although I Mega Evolved. Not a shiny. In-person Tornadus raid. I will say it's a fair while later in the afternoon. And 1832 again. That's another 98. Can it please be shiny this time? Because 0 rare candy. That's just a slap in the face. Most damage because it had Heat Wave, which is obviously quad resisted by Rhyperior. Fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed. No joy. Let's actually try and catch it on screen for the purposes of content. Should have been an excellent reel. I should have done better. Now, something stuck on the lens. Excellent to no avail, unfortunately. We're going to change the rotation. Rotation changed. Excellent snipes. Probably going to break out immediately. 1 roll. 2 roll. Or 3 roll. Okay, do exactly the opposite as I say. Yes. Another 90 egg in there. 90 egg? Okay, 90 egg. Exact same stats as well. So we've had duplicates. Not gonna lie, the 98, as soon as I get the shiny, probably gonna be put in the bin. We've done a lot of catching, a lot of walking today. How far are we? 15k. 15k today. Hunting for raids. Give me a shiny for my efforts now, it? Come on, you bastards. Cheers, Francesco. Another raid invite. Just be shiny, and then I can stop. What's the CP? 1800 on the nose. That's the second 1800 we've had. So Casual Coops actually joined that raid. Oh my god, thanks everyone for popping in. Be the bluey one. Nah. Tornadus was the tricky one of 3 last year for me. 47, 50 raids or so to get the Tornadus shiny. Landorus 6 raids in, and then Thunderous 15 raids in. This one was the tricky bastard. Don't be a repeat. Cheers, ThomasChalmers, for the raid invite. I got a network error. Relaxing a little bit. 2276. That's a bit better than the last weather boosted one. Not by much. As I say, I'm just sort of relaxing ahead of Spotlight Hour. Nope. Still no shiny. With several raids in. Okay. Let's see. I might have to, for tomorrow's raid hour, I might have to pinch someone's screenshot for the thumbnail. Cheers, Francesco. Please. 1807. Dead. What I will say is obviously we've done a lot of in-person raids today. Been walking around a fair bit, as you have seen throughout this vlog. However, on the local cluster of gyms here, I made this mention when Rockruff was in raids, first in raids. Local 15 gyms here, if I've been home, editing, working, whatever. 0 level 5s. The whole day. The raid rotation is broken here in Ealing. Please be shiny, kind of. Still gonna keep going. Still gonna keep going for this damn shiny. Maybe it will happen on Raid Hour stream tomorrow. Hey! It's Growlithe Spotlight Hour now, and prior to that, just want to have a look at the encounters because it's double dust, so we're obviously going to be going balls to the wall on it. 1845 encounters, and the Stardust total is 7.259 mil. Lovely, that's where we're starting at. Don't really care about the Candy or XL. Let's go.
1 hour later.
As Spotlight Hour has ended, we had an in-person Tornadus raid, taking it down. I would love it to be shiny just so we can get it done and dusted. That would be splendid. What's the number? I genuinely don't care. Unless 1810 again. 1810 is just my number, apparently. couple of people joined in. Thank you very much. Dinky Pops Mama. We had Luna Louise jumping in there, and a few others. Thank you very much. To see who got what. Endor's got the big one. Zekrom, can't argue with that. Sue is in there with the charisma. The most friends in the raid. Please be the blue one. Nope. And also we've got to switch out of AR mode. Right, we're going to round up back at home because I need to sit down. I've done 23k today. Yeah, I'm quite tired. There was actually a Tornadus raid at Ealing Studios on the way home, so we're doing it. We did it. Thanks everybody who jumped in. I didn't see the number. I'm actually knackered. I'm so tired, but thanks very much. I saw like Sue, Master27 jumped in there. Who else was in there? Dinky Pops Mama or the Final Strike. Shouldn't be using Lugia. Why are you using Lugia? Get out of here. Please be shiny. Come on. Shiny. Ah, what? 1816. Thanks to Masterful27. And that was a nice trio and his god-awful stats. Most damage done by me. Smokeface. Shiny check it, and then we can actually look at what happened on Growlithe Spotlight Hour. So, not even a shiny from Mark. Are you kidding me? Right, I'm going to catch this, and then we'll cut the entire segment out because it's a complete waste of your time. Tornadus in the bag. A little bit tricky. Rubbish stats, but thank you, Mark. Appreciate the invite. And a 10k egg. Ooh. Could have been shiny actually now. It has a shiny potential. Don't forget that, Milo. Right, so Growlithe Spotlight Hour. We started on 1845 encounters total. Well, actually we started on, what was it? 7.25 million dust or 7.26. We're now at 7.39 million stardust, which is a very healthy amount. It's about 130k. 2210, so it's about 370 or so. So actually reasonably up there. Couldn't break the 400. The haul from today is one shiny Sudowoodo. Not in terms of Pokemon Go, perhaps not the best haul I've ever seen. In fact, thank you, that's Mike. I will jump into that raid. Perhaps not the best haul ever, but a lovely day. The event itself, as I said earlier, I think it's really middle of the rung. If you're hunting a specific shiny, best of luck. Hope you can get it. Slakmeme, definitely a precious shiny that a lot of people want to go for. I know Mark wants to go for it after not getting it on both Johto Tour and its first release during the event. Mountains of Power back in January or February, I think it was. There isn't really anything to go for that I can think of. Like, there's not something with mega potential to hunt for. There isn't a starter that's really, really good unless you're going for the Gen 3 starters in raids, in level 1s, which I don't recommend you do. The rare spawns are the evolved forms of Wurmple, which in themselves are a nightmare to catch. Yes, they're 500 dust and 2 guaranteed XL, but it's 2 Wurmple XL. Not the highest rated event. I would definitely say that. It's a very nice, sort of casual, chilled event. I think they definitely could have done more with this, and teaming it with a raid boss that it's just a shiny hunt and then it will die off the moment you get the shiny. It's not a thumbs up from me for this event, but with that, I'll say very best of luck if you are hunting a specific shiny. Let me know in the comments below how your first day was. Did you manage to get something interesting? Have you got yourself a good Oricorio? I did pick up a 91%er, but nothing else really worth mentioning. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't show you because we're in a raid. Oh no. Someone's using shiny Lugia. Seriously. If you see Lugia in your recommended, take it out. Take it out. You are contributing nothing except irritation to the raid. I mean, you've got whoever that was in that raid. You've got Rockrecker Rhyperiors and other mons. Why is Lugia in there? Oh my god. It's probably Lugia with Aeroblast as well. So you're putting a flying type move versus a flying type legendary. It makes no sense. 2201. Dead. Dead stats. But thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Invite, please be shiny. Ah, first ball catch. Look at that. Smooth as. How bad is it? The second worst possible. No, what I wanted to show you was sort of about 40 minutes into Spotlight Hour, just sort of searching through, seeing what we got. No shinies, unfortunately, but we did incense a Hundo Growlithe. And I did check, Tom, Kyler, and the baby account didn't get it, so it wasn't a wild spawn. 100% Growlithe from the Spotlight Hour. Very nice little, Hundo. I'll definitely take a Hundo from Spotlight Hour. I can't do anything with it. Hundo and a shiny for the day, which is very nice. But on that note, I'll say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss uploads or live streams. And smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. We'll greatly appreciate your support. Tomorrow, we will be live streaming for Therian Tornadus Raid Hour. I might go live a bit earlier. It entirely depends on the raid scenario. My local gym cluster didn't spawn any raids of the legendary tier from 10 until 6 PM. Literally the entire day, no level 5 raids appeared. God knows what's going to happen tomorrow, but we shall see, and I hope to see you there in the live stream. And on that note, I will say, do take care.